Hey there, pull up a chair with me at the table. I just wanted to share something that has been on my mind these past few days. I'm turning 60 and nobody warned me what that might feel like. Listen, I don't even feel like 60. Nobody warned me how to prepare to be feeling 60. What is 60 supposed to fucking feel like in the first place? I'm not here to complain about it. I'm actually excited about the chapter. I still feel like Tony. Am I supposed to start acting 60? What's 60 supposed to be acting like? Well, I do know that there's some changes like on my body, like my frickin' reading glasses, like my eyes. I need a reader constantly. Okay, that's frustrating. And then the hot flashes, which I got in my 50s that I'm taking into my 60s. What the hell's with that shit? Come on now. Hot flashes need to stay, but no, it's coming with me, guys. But listen, I don't even feel like I'm 60, as I mentioned. But what I can say, what I appreciate about being 60, I can say that my sexy is fine-tuned, if that's even a thing. Like, for example, my sexy has changed, right? So people have said that 60 feels like, look at her, she's so sexy, she's the prettiest girl in the room. And look at all the guys paying attention to her. No, that's not the sexy I'm talking about. That's how I used to feel like sexy used to be. But now, my sexy is not that at all. My sexy is peace and confidence and wisdom and laughing until I cry. I love sense of humor. In fact, I have a workout shirt that says, it's weird being the same age as old people. I love it. I just think that's so fucking awesome. Anyways, but knowing my worth is another sexy. And you know what? Walking away when something isn't right. Fuck, that part of me has become such a big thing. I used to always put myself last and try to make other people really important. And what I've learned is that walking away, speaking my mind, if it feels uncomfortable, not afraid to share that it's uncomfortable, not afraid to set that boundary and walk away. Feeling comfortable without makeup on is another thing, right? Love that, because who wants to put makeup on every fucking day? And then also being healthy enough to enjoy life. I feel like I'm young-spirited. It's a number. 60 is a number, but it's not how I feel like from the outside or in the inside. I really feel like I'm not 60. So I don't feel less sexy. I just feel differently sexy, if that's even a thing. Now, one of the things that I can say that I noticed in my late 50s and into my 60s now is I don't apologize anymore. Not being rude, kind of apologizing. I mean, just a peaceful way. For example, I don't apologize for saying no when I really mean no. Do you remember when you were younger saying yes when you meant no? That's not happening in your 60s. Like leaving early from a party or leaving a commitment early doesn't mean you need to apologize for that. You showed up, you paid your visit, you gave the people the love that you wanted to in time, and now you're going to leave. And you're going to give the hugs and say, thank you very much, love you, peace out, right? And protecting my peace is so important. I enjoy staying at home a little bit more these days at this age. There's nothing wrong with that. I love my quiet time. I don't always need to be around. I used to have, in my younger age, FOMO. That shit has left the room a long time ago. And they say, oh, when you're looking on social media, you're worried about what other people are doing. I can give a fuck of what other people are doing. If I'm on social media, I'm scrolling cute animals, rescuing animals, comedy stuff, fun stuff, that's my, inspiring women quotes. That's my shit when I doom scroll. That's my algorithm, right? I don't also apologize for ordering dessert. Some people are like, girl, lifetime on the hips when you put them on your lips, or is it the reverse? Once on your lips, a lifetime on your hips? That is not a thing. for me. If I want that dessert, grab a spoon, you're eating with me. And then spending time and money on experiences, like my cute dog behind us. She's one of my experiences, my old 13-year-old pit bull, my Desi Ruru. Oh, she's got a bad hack. You're going to be hacking in the background while I'm doing this podcast about 60, and you're like, Mom, I'm in my 90s in dog years, and I don't care, right? You don't care. So you're going to hack if you want to. No apologies necessary. So taking a nap. Ooh, I love naps. I've been taking naps since my 50s. Sounds so old, and I don't give a shit. I'm going to be 60. And then changing my mind on stuff and wearing whatever the fuck I want. Like everybody's like, oh, what are you going to wear? Oh, you can't wear that. Yes, I can. I'm going to wear it. That's what 60 has given me. Now, what I finally have understood about myself is that not everyone has to like me. I used to worry about what other people thought, that kind of shit. That ship has sailed. I don't feel that way anymore. I used to worry about what everybody thought, but listen, not everyone has to like you. You can love somebody and still have distance from them and not have to have them in your life constantly. You know what I mean? Healthy boundaries are what I've learned. And then peace is worth more than loneliness. I love being around people. I love my connections, but I also very much value my peace. And when people say, gosh, Tony, you're not in a relationship and don't you feel lonely? You gotta understand loneliness. There's a difference between loneliness and solitude, right? I enjoy my solitude. I enjoy reading a book by myself or listening to a podcast or, streaming a movie or cooking by myself, gardening, listening to music, and cleaning the house. These are things that make me happy. I find joy in these smaller things. What I also realize at this age is that, your real friends, they're your family. You have your blood family, but you also have some friends that are your real friends that is not family. That time is the only thing that you never can get back. So make memories. Enjoy memories with the people you love. Make memories with yourself. Make memories with your sweet doggy companions, like my girl who's walking out the room right now because she's hacking. And you know what? One of the things I can't stand is comparison steals joy. Seriously, I do not compare myself to anybody else. There's only one Tony like me. And so I don't think that I need to compare myself to anybody. Everybody is an individual, beautiful soul, and I'm my own. And also, boundaries are not selfish. I talk about healthy boundaries. And one of the other things that I love the most, and we talked about connections, is being authentic attracts the right people in my life. And that's another lesson I've learned in my years of going into my 60s. Now, if I were to tell my younger Tony, when, the 30-year-old Tony, let's just go there, because I know everybody's, would you tell your 20-year-old self? Well, now that I'm 60, I'll just talk to my 30-year-old self. The 30-year-old girl who felt like she could take on the world, she multitasked, she would just take deadlines up to the very end, just put herself into such a chaotic situation till she could get to the very end. She would be sliding into that home base, that by the skin of her ass, taking chances and risks. And this girl, Tony, that I'm talking to, I wish she would know that she was never behind at all. And she was stronger than she realized. Tony, in her 30s, she was a tough little cookie and she lacked the confidence. And I want her to know that she was stronger than she realized. She didn't need to earn love. She was the love. And your kids are going to be beautiful. They're going to be good kids. They're going to grow up to be just fine. And I would also tell her that she would survive all the heartbreak that she's been through. And she's been through many. Yes, she has. And it's only made her who she is. And her biggest reinventions are still ahead of her. She's constantly inventing. And one day, she'd stop worrying so much about what people thought. I think that goes to a lot of 30-year-olds, right? And what the expected gift of 60 is, well, let's talk about that. You got less drama. You have better friendship, and You don't have multiple friendships. You have just a select few that matter. You're more confident. You have more financial wisdom, so you're smarter with your money. You're better with your intuitions. You know how to read when something is not right. You go with that gut. You're stronger. It's your superpower. Your gratitude is more because you've been through so much and you've learned so much and you appreciate more now. And slower mornings are okay. You don't have to be rushed all the time. You're choosing joy on purpose. You're not going to have to please everybody. Your joy is purposely chosen. And finally, you understand who belongs at your table. That's why we created this podcast. Not everybody deserves a seat at your table, but you know how to pick the person sitting at your table. And that goes to the core of our theme, right, of our podcast, who's sitting at your table. So when I look now at approaching my 60th birthday, the gift that I give to myself is appreciating all the scraped knees, all the heartbreaks, all the sadness, all the strength that you had for getting yourself to today's point. There is so much hope when you get into your 60s because you are a different woman. You're more freeing, you're more loving. And if you are a younger person and you're listening to this, don't be afraid of getting older. You don't lose yourself. You finally meet the version of yourself who's been waiting beneath all the expectations that you had on yourself and what other people put on you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for sitting at my table. And 60 is fabulous. Bye, guys.